evening Wembley. Or it was anyway. So there we go. Wembley finished. Sam's messaged me. There's been an accident on the M1 getting out of town. So I guess a bit tight getting around there, isn't it? That's not too bad. So I'm going to head for the A1 instead. We're now off to Paris. Unfortunately going on the Eurotunnel because all of this week has been utter chaos in Calais, because the French customs have been working to rule apparently, just because they're trying to say they need a lot more staff when Britain leaves the EU apparently. So apparently the queue has been back to Belgium, which is quite a queue really. So we're on the tunnel. I mean, I don't know how busy it's going to be. I mean, hopefully I'll hear from one of the first trucks to leave in a bit. I mean, in theory, on a Saturday night, it shouldn't be too bad, I hope. But we also can't get into the gig in Paris now because the promoter forgot that there's a half marathon on tomorrow. Obviously, they've announced that last night, you know, just for a bit of a giggle. So we've now got to ship across and hole up somewhere for 9 hours, which on a Sunday in France between Calais and Paris isn't the easiest task in the world. So me and Sam have got a rough plan. We're going to head for Amiens. Found an industrial estate and possibly a routier. Well, hopefully we can just sort of hole up for a bit before we mooch on down into Paris. We've basically got groups that we're going to go and reconvene in for the arena, for the parking. We're going to go in different groups. So where I'm parking is slightly different to Sam, so she's in a different group, but we can still have the 9 hours off, hopefully hold up somewhere nice and quiet. So that's our rough plan, so just going to have to see how tonight goes really. God, this is... You think with all the contractors around here, they'll be able to tarmac this road again. Excuse me. Well, I hope I'm not coming down with a lurgy, because a few people have had it. I've got a bit of a cough. So hopefully not anyway. Right, well I'll turn this off a little bit and I'll do a little bit more soonish. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Cheers. Why they didn't have a booth open that's left-hand drive really, because that's pretty much everything that will ever come through here. Pardon me. Well, it's been a hell of a long time since I've been down here, so I don't really remember the system.
this sort of thing. Careful now. Down with this sort of thing. Down with this sort of thing.
Hey, okay. A is this one then. Well, 3 hours later, here I'm about to get on. Typically, the train before, which went 2 hours ago, me and the bloke in front missed. Pretty much all it was all sort of other black trucks really. Oh, never mind. Oh, excuse me. Let's see if I can get on without smashing the truck to bits. Well, after a 38-minute sit there as well, we're now off. quickest way across the channel, apparently. Well, I checked in just before 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's now just before 9 o'clock. So I'd kind of argue that. It's funny that I'm just thinking that trailer in front, that Fly Us Dutch one, I only ever seem to see them at a weekend, normally going to the Harwich to get the Hook of Holland boat. Oh dear. Now just try and find someone to park on a Sunday. Oh, so he's gone that way. No, this is this way. It's Man Flu Matt here. Oh, feeling a bit rubbish. Never mind. Anyway, now leaving Assavilliers to head to Paris. Feeling a bit better than what I did. Hopefully a day or two and I'll be right as rain. Oh. I'm going to turn this off because I feel rubbish. That's going to ruin your Sunday evening drive, isn't it? If it's like a lot of French cars, it's probably a random electrical fire. They're renowned for their prowess with the electrics, are they? Right. Come on, pick a gear, any gear. Ah, right then. So that is Paris Bercy finished. And my sat nav says for me to go up and around to the right there, but not only do I not know that road, I'm pretty sure from walking around there it's pretty tight, and I think what it is, the way I'm going to go, I'm sure I've filmed it before, it involves a low bridge, but you can get under it, but it's marked as 3.4 I think, so that's probably why it doesn't want me to go that way. So we're now overnight to Amsterdam. This is the first of 3 back-to-back drives. Well, we're now into the final week. It's going to be quite a busy one. So we're leaving here tonight, overnight to Amsterdam, and it's overnight to Brussels, which isn't too stressful. And then we've got a travel day from Brussels to Bilbao, which is a slog. And then from Bilbao it's overnight to Madrid, and then Madrid overnight Lisbon, and then we're done. The end is nigh. So I don't think I really filmed much today, did I? So if you've seen previous videos, I filmed them cutting the grass on the side of the building here last year with like a radio controlled lawnmower, which is pretty funky. So that's where I am. It's now called the Accor, what is it? The Accor Hotel, Accor Hotels Arena, I think it is. Something like that. So it's just same place, new sponsor. So it's about 6 hours roughly, give or take, tonight. So far enough, as long as I get see, I can't remember. I don't know if I can quite get past Antwerp in 4.5. I've got a feeling that's the limit. So this is the low bridge. Get over this side. Practically fly under, he says. 3.4 it's marked as. Which way do I... no, not that way. Side of me. I had a quick shout out to Gabriel, who asked for a hello. So hello from Paris. Hope you're well. Right, I wonder if wonder how busy it's going to be getting out of here. Wonder where it's going to be closed first. Graffiti artists there. Oh, well, good morning from Holland. Goedemorgen. Lost a bit of time. There'd been an accident further south, sort of a bit north of Breda. So we lost a bit of time there. So now just sort of caught all the sort of morning Amsterdam traffic. It's 10 to 9. I should have been there for about 8 o'clock, so about 10 minutes away now roughly. But because we've been caught, all the crew buses have been caught, and haven't actually seen any of them yet. So I mean, even if we were late, there's nothing we can do, is there? But just means everything's going to be put back a little bit. So yeah, it's just a bit dull, isn't it, sitting in traffic? I can't believe the battery on this camera's low again. Maybe I left it on, I don't know. I'm looking forward to a kip. I stopped and had a quick snooze, and it helps a little bit, doesn't it? But then So yeah, let's get tipped. Bit of breakfast and then to bed. I mean, tonight's not too bad, just down at Brussels. Been literally past the doorstep this morning. There we go. I don't plan these things.
I've just been playing my gear stick, and I remembered yesterday morning when the Frenchman got into my truck and he asked me, "Where's the gear? Where's the switch for the gears?"
Try that. So, tipped in Amsterdam, and the parking, that building in front of me, it's just sort of to the right and up behind there. That's what we've got to get to. Oh, that was a lightning quick change, was it? Or I didn't even see it go green. I need a kip. Try again. Yeah, so just got to spin around the block to the parking and then catch a lift back, I think, to go and have a bit of breakfast. There we go, right. That's my first gear. Someone might have forgotten to get off the bus. I knew what time we were getting here. They're still in bed, which isn't ideal when you're trying to manoeuvre trucks and buses about. There we go, some people just can't get out of bed in the morning, can they? What a donut. Twice I've got first gear. See if I can remember how to get round here. It's been a while. If I remember correctly. Parked in there on the left before, that was on Cirque years ago. Funny enough, it was here on Cirque I gave up smoking. 6 years ago, I think it was. Best things I've ever done. So that's the Ajax football stadium in front of us that we also do shows in the summer. It's blooming huge. Also, the Johan Cruyff Arena now, who I seem to remember from my youth was a football player. So whether he's passed away and now it's named after him, I don't know. But this doesn't look right, does it? But it is. Close through there. It's not a bad area to walk around really, but the weather's rubbish today and I'm tired, so it's going to be a day of leisure. It's a rough plan. love the noise. It's only a floor. No, see you later. Thank you, Val. Right, let's see if I can get the lights right tonight then. If I actually sit here and watch them. So that's Amsterdam done, as the Americans sometimes say. So just a short hop down to Brussels, 200k. I'm going to go to the G&V fueling station at Meer and fill her up, because it's get a good discount there from what I'm told by my boss, or the chap in charge of fuel anyway. So I'll go and ram the tanks there. That's about the halfway point roughly, give or take. I have done this gig in Brussels before, but only once a couple of years ago, and I can't really remember. It's just one of them I can't quite picture it. I know that you drive through sort of a building or just like a covered canopy to it is left here, Utrecht. You go through that, a bit like what I did at the NEC. I know you do that, and it goes round and through a gate, I think, and into Tip, but I can't really remember. The weather's been foul today, but then I've been in bed all afternoon, so it's been quite soothing here in the rain. It's still pretty cold. I do like this gig. Not a big fan of Amsterdam personally, but the gig's alright. Yeah, so it's a nice walking around here, and the crew are great, the local crew there. Always a pleasure, never a chore. Quickly film this. There's a truck on my left who's caught me up and is sort of struggling to get past me. So what I'm going to do is knock off the cruise control. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds roughly. Hit resume again, and he's gone. Traffic can carry on flowing, and I don't understand why that is so difficult for a lot of people to do. I've lost nothing, a second maybe. He's off on his way, the traffic will flow, obviously if it's daytime. It's just one of my pet peeves, and why truck drivers get such a bad name. It's just complete ignorance of not letting other people past, and that's why no overtaking zones go up everywhere, and that makes it even worse for us. Anyway, that's my rant over. I've been meaning to do that one for ages and keep forgetting. I was just right, so I'll stop my podcast and get that one done. I'm about excuse me, hour and 10 to the drive. I'm about 15-20 k's from the Dutch-Belgian border where I'm going to stop and get some diesel. So anyway, as you were. So hopefully from memory this is where I need to be coming off. It's signposted for Expo, so it's right by the Atomium statue. Trailers because we were parked here for a few days, so we could all park back at the venue. It's been pretty uneventful, been blooming windy. Stay up and read a chapter from my book, but I'm just sort of last few minutes just thought a little bit tired. It's just before 4 o'clock. The loading's going to start around, well, the crew are meant to be marking up for all the goings on at about 6, so I guess they're going to start tipping around 7. Expo to the right. It's quite a punch we've got to do tonight, so I'm just sort of debating whether to try and stay up or have a little snooze and then try again and snooze later. So that there, just to the left. Oh, right. Oh, well, we're definitely not going down here then.
Huh. I thought I said parking only. No, we didn't.
Right. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that through to the left is where we dropped our trailers before and parked. So, if I remember correctly, come down here. It's gate G is what we're after. Go down here, there should be a walkway over the road, and I'm sure that the entrance is right there. kind of come. I'm pretty sure this is the walkway here, and I turn in here, and then turn to the left. This is really quite close to the Heysel Stadium as well, which is. Gee, there we go. How's that for a memory? I hadn't spotted the little press here button.